Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Travor wireless headset microphone. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So here we have a manual, we have the components here. So we have a transmitter, receiver, the headset, lapel microphone, phone adapter. We have the 3.5mm camera adapter, the hot shoe adapter, which are these components, the 6.35mm to 3.15mm adapter, and then we have charging cables here. So here are some specs. Modulation mode is digital frequency modulate. Frequency range is UHF 500 to 980 MHz. Preset frequency is 25 with auto pairing. Frequency response is 75 Hz to 18 kHz, plus or minus 3 dB. Max deviation range is plus or minus 50 kHz with level limiting. Total harmonic distortion is less than 1% at 1 kHz. Signal to noise ratio is greater than 98 dB. Working range is up to 50 meters. RF carrier stability is plus or minus 0.005%, and that's at minus 10 C to 50 C temperature. So the mini receiver, the dimension is 93 by 31 by 20. The power supply is built-in lithium ion rechargeable battery at 500 milliamps. Power consumption is 80 milliamps. Working time is up to 6 hours. Charging time is 2 hours, 5 volts at 1 amp charging. The body transmitter is 52 by 66 by 23 millimeters. Carrier frequency power is 30 milliwatts. Power consumption is 110 milliamps. Power capacity is 650 milliamp hours. Charging time is about 2 hours at 5 volts at 1 amps. So here we have some setup tips. This talks about the receiver, the transmitter, and how to use it. So let's look at the hardware a little closer here. So this has a clip on it, a power button, microphone input, an antenna. We have a little screen here with some selectors. We charge it on the bottom. So that is the transmitter, and this is the receiver. So this has power button. It's like a battery, RF, and charge LEDs. The antenna here, 5 volts USB, and we have this plug on the other side. Here's the lapel microphone. Has a windscreen on it. Has this clip. On the other end, we have a 3.5mm jack, and these are threaded, so you can thread them on so they don't fall off. And here is the headset microphone. So this is very low profile. You have this wire, and then this flexible arm here. We have the microphone, has a windscreen on it. Here we go. And we have the same 3.5mm at the other end. Okay, so I'm going to work through this and get it working, and then I'll come back and I'll demonstrate it. Okay, so I have these both charged up now, and this cable it comes with has 2 micro USB ports on it and 1 USB-A port, so you only need 1 charger. So you could charge this with a phone charger. I have a USB charger here. You could charge it in a car, but you only need 1 port to charge these 2 parts, so that's very convenient. So this is the receiver, and to turn it on we're going to press the power button here, and you can see it's on. And we have the transmitter here. We'll press power here. So now that's on, and we can see the frequency here. Now we can press left here to turn the volume down and right to turn the volume up. So the receiver will plug into your amplifier, your phone, your tablet, whatever device you want to plug the microphone into. So in order to plug it into my tablet, which I'll be using for this test, I'll use this adapter, the light blue one. I'll put that on there, and then I'll use this adapter and I'll plug it in the red side, which has a little microphone icon on it. This one would be for headphone. So this can be plugged into a smartphone or tablet. Now, if you have an iPhone that doesn't have a headphone port, you'll need the lightning to headphone adapter, but I'm going to plug this into an iPad that has this port. So it does have this stand here you can clip it into, or you can slide it into, like so. And that has a cold shoe on it. So if you have camera equipment with a cold shoe, you can slide this in and attach this. And then it has this you tighten down against your equipment, and this side you would tighten up against the microphone holder or the receiver holder. So next, to prepare the transmitter, we're going to connect one of the 2 microphones. I'll start with the lapel microphone, so that's going to plug in here, and then we can thread that on to secure it. There we go. So now this is ready to be attached to, say, a belt or a back pocket or something. And here we have the lapel microphone. I'm going to clip this to my shirt. I've clipped the other end of my pocket. So now I have the voice memo app on my tablet here. I'll start that up, and we'll see there is audio coming through here. So now I'm going to go in the other room and I'll talk and do some tests, and you'll see it is capturing that audio. Okay, so I'm about 20 feet away from the tablet right now. There is a brick wall. Okay, I'll hit done. I'll pull this out. I'll play this. I'll merge in a sampling of this audio. Start that up, and we'll see there is audio coming through here. So now I'm going to go in the other room and I'll talk and do some tests, and you'll see it is capturing that audio. Okay, so I'm about 20 feet away from the tablet right now. So you do want to always test your audio to make sure it is connecting up properly. So the voice memo app is good for that. So to change the frequency, I'll press both buttons at the same time. and this will cycle through the different frequencies. So you can test out different frequencies if you're having any interference on a specific frequency. So let's try this one here. So now let's switch the microphone over to the headset mic. Okay, I'll plug this back into my tablet. I'll start recording. Here's a sample from that. So this is the recording from the headset. Okay, so now I'm around 20 feet away. So that is the recording on the headset. Okay, so now I'm going to switch the camera around and show the headset on my head. And I'll also plug in the microphone. So the audio you'll be hearing is coming from the wireless microphone. Okay, so I have the headset on my head, and you can aim this. You can pinch the microphone and kind of feel which direction you want to point it. And then you can point it directly at your mouth. So this is from other angles. So this here would probably go down behind your ear and then maybe under your shirt and then come out at the bottom of your shirt and plug into the transmitter. So when you're done recording, you can press the button on top to turn it off. I'll press this one, and the light is off. So these should work around 6 hours on a charge, so you'll probably want to charge them when you're done using them so they're ready to go for the next time. So that's the Travor wireless headset microphone. I like that this comes with two different types of microphones. It comes with the headset and the lapel microphone, so it gives you two different options here. Now from what I understand, you can connect two of the transmitters to a single receiver, but I don't have the hardware to do that. I like that this is small and compact and it's rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about buying batteries. You can change the frequency on it, so if you're getting interference, you can tweak that. The receiver is pretty compact. It does require some adapters if you're going to hook this up to a smartphone, but if you were plugging this directly into, say, like an amplifier for like a PA system, you could just plug this right in. But it does come with this cold shoe adapter. So I'll insert a picture now of this mounted on my ring light. It has the cold shoe attachment points on it, so you can mount this. This uses a standard 1/4-20 thread, so you could use pretty much any clamp mount like this. You can mount this on here and clamp this to, say, a tripod. You can use suction cup mounts or even these larger clamp style mounts, although that's probably a little overkill for a transmitter. A small lightweight clamp like this would probably be more useful. That is, if you don't have a cold shoe attachment point, because this is obviously the easiest way to mount it. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.